Cultural here. Welcome back to the basement. Planning on doing an out-of-state scouting trip tomorrow to Pennsylvania. And I'm going through and just getting my stuff together for scouting. So I figure now is a good time to go through and maybe just put a short video together. Just going to go through, start off with a plain old backpack, nothing fancy. I'm not going to be bringing any cameras tomorrow or a stick. So I'm just going to be bringing this old cheapo field line camo backpack. It's lightweight. It's got a bunch of pockets. This thing is pretty old. I know it's probably 15, maybe even 20 years old. And it works. I just like it because it's lightweight and it's got a bunch of pockets in it. Next thing is going to be bring my binoculars tomorrow. Just maybe save me some legwork if I see something off in the distance, not quite sure what it is. Throw up the binocs. To tell you the truth, I do use the binocs. I don't use them a ton. There's even been some instances where I'm always thinking maybe I just don't need to bring them. But every time I don't bring them, that's when I need them. So I'll be bringing my binoculars tomorrow. It's a pair of Vortex binoculars. Diamondbacks 10x32s. Really like them. Next thing, I just added these to my scouting gear. These things already saved me this year. These are just boot covers that you just fit directly over your hiking boots. And they're waterproof and they're super cheap. I think I paid $15, $16 on Amazon. I was scouting a piece of state land 2 weeks ago in New York. And we had some rain and some snow melt, and I had to cross the creek, wanted to go and check a spot, and I pulled these out of my backpack, threw them over my boots. They work like a charm. These things are always going to be in my scouting pack, and I'll even use them some instances for hunting this year. I got a couple of creeks that I need to cross, and I'll definitely be taking these with me and using them on those trips. Next thing is gaiters. Always take my gaiters with me, spray them down really well. For spray, go through, I just use Sawyer's, spray them down at the beginning of the season, and then I'll usually reapply everything probably about midsummer, depending on how much scouting I'm doing then. Just try to get as much scouting in as I can right now without the leaves coming out. Just could see so much more. Next thing, boots. This is just a pair of A Solo boots. They're comfortable, not as comfortable as my Crispis, but I only keep my Crispis for hunting. They're Gore-Tex. They're not bad. They're lightweight. I do go through, though, and I always add an aftermarket insole. I think these are super feet. Really like them. It brings the boots to the next level. So that is a great tip. Put a different pair of insoles inside, aftermarket insoles. You'll be amazed in terms of how much more comfortable your boots will be. Next things, pants. Depending on what I'm going to be getting into. These pants right here, I hate to say it, I know these pants are at least 30 years old. You're going to laugh, but I'm telling you right now, they're at least 30 years old, and I wear the crap out of them. I don't even know if this company is still making them, but they're just brush guard pants, heavy duty in the front, just canvas in the back. Love the pants, use them all the time, scouting. So if I'm getting into a lot of brush, a lot of briars, these are the pants that I'm going to be using. If I know I'm not going to be getting into a ton of briars and stuff, I'll just rock the old faithful Wrangler stretchable pants. Love these pants. These pants got to be 3 years old. They're just starting to fray. I do wear these quite a bit, especially right here on the knees and stuff. They're starting to fray. But overall, for the price, you can't beat these pants, man. And then for my top, typically I'll go through, I'll wear this. This is just a Tethrd quarter zip. Really like it. The reason why I don't use it for hunting, just for scouting, is a little bit noisy, I found. So this is my scouting quarter zip. Really like this. It's windproof. Holds up really well. It's got some good material on it. The only downfall is a little noisy. And then some odds and ends. Most people probably bring, a water bottle, compass, wind floaters. I'm constantly checking the wind. Almost every time now I go in the woods, I'm always bringing this. Just checking the wind. I hunt a lot of hill country, And you know how the wind is in hill country. This isn't milkweed. This is actually the fibers out of a cattail. This works pretty good. I keep on just refilling up this container. I bought these years ago. Wind floaters, night and hail. I have like 3 or 4 of these containers. I actually lost a container last year in the woods, and I'm very upset about it. But this works really well. It has a little opening here at the top for the wind floater to come out. Love this. Then I have a knife. Oh, you never know when you need a knife. And then some bright eyes. We're legal. I'll use them. Hate to say it. I love my bright eyes. Can find a specific tree when I need to. Also carry just the lighter. Thanks for watching. Maybe on your next scouting trip, you can add some of this stuff to your arsenal. Bow Troll out. Thanks again.